Hi guys, we're on Sunset Boulevard. Walking the Sunset Strip. We got off around Motel a little bit by Rock and Roll Ralph's. We're kind of picking up where we left off on our Hollywood walk the other night. We kind of turned around in this area and went back to Hollywood, but we're going west. Hey, Carriopolis.
Hey, Carrie.
Hey, Lori.
Hey, Lori.
Hopefully we'll be catching a beautiful sunset. Hey, Tony, George. Happy Friday night. Albert, happy Friday. Mountain bike, summer breeze. Happy Friday night.
Hey, mountain bike. Hey, summer breeze.
I don't know if you guys remember the other day when we were at Guitar Center, Johnny, a guy named Johnny was on here and he was like, go inside, go inside. Literally the very next day, I caught his Mel. Hola, Mel. I caught his live stream and he was in Guitar Center, except a different Guitar Center.
Hey, Mel.
How's everybody's Friday night so far? Shavkat. We're using a new microphone, not a new microphone, but my old microphone and receiver. Yeah, tonight. This is my old microphone and receiver.
Why?
Because the last night, it kept like ticking off and ticking on, remember?
Right.
And we didn't have time to set it, so I figured we'd just take the old one. So let us know if
What
it's
made you get a different one? Why do you have two?
two of the same thing.
Yeah.
That's a pretty long and complicated story, but
You're supposed to return it?
would you like to hear that story?
I mean, not if it incriminates you or...
No, it doesn't incriminate me
kidding.
at all. So when I bought the DJI camera, it came with a microphone. Hey, Ozzy. And then when I got the microphone and receiver, it also came again with the microphone. Yeah, I was gonna go for it. And then, we thought we broke the receiver, so I ordered another one, emergency, and now I just have a set of each, and I never returned one.
Hey, Brave Bull. Hey, LA Unknown. Hey, Jay Walker.
I love the fact that I have a backup, because look, I needed it. I have now 3 gimbals, only one I like to
George.
use, and two microphone sets. Maybe one now.
Hey, Tony.
We did an awful lot of walking in the rain. I'm happy, to be honest, if something, wow, what a cute plant shop with those planter bags. If something had to be broken, that it was not the gimbal.
Hey, DC.
Objet d'art.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here.
If it is your first time, or if it is not your first time, or if you haven't done this before, I'm gonna try
Why couldn't
to.
I do it?
Please hit like or
So difficult to
subscribe,
do.
or chat. I think I have to occasionally switch arms.
So they even out?
Uh-huh. This isn't the most glorious sunset that we're walking into,
Hey, Mel.
but we're gonna try to make it as beautiful as possible. LA unknown. All right, so I will add this to the members Discord, but I did put on the a members post up today. Last May we used to, maybe not used to, this isn't a good thing to say, but like we occasionally would do walks that were a little more historic or about music or some kind of stuff. We did a Hollywood punk walk, and I thought we could do a part 2. So I put a little poll, be sure to vote, and then I'll put more details up in the members Discord. Rush hour traffic right now is kind of beautiful, actually. Let's just pause and take it on in. Woo! From my perspective, that looked a little fast. Like a fast car. It's almost prettier in the other direction. The sun's reflection off the buildings versus heading into the sun. What's the matter?
Huh?
Oh, sorry. I thought you.
What's the matter? What's
I
the
thought
matter?
you made a funny face. Sorry.
No.
Oh, cool. Look at the nice hill houses. Thanks, Tony. Us too. Oh my gosh. Hold on, Joseph is gonna get right in the way of this really awesome memorial, which we've seen from the other side of the street. I think we've gotten close to it. And these folks are gonna come right into our picture, but it'll be their memory too. Aw, ladies who have left the building. Aretha Franklin. Left Eye. Aaliyah. Hey, West Coast lady.
Hey, West Coast.
We are heading west right now. Joe's trying to convince me to just keep walking till we hit the Pacific tonight, but I don't know if I have that in my legs.
My suggestion was a midnight stream, but I think we're going to try to do that another week when Charlie's up for it.
I'd be up for it. I just,
I think this would be the best spot to do it.
a midnight
TBH.
stream.
Yeah, where else are we going to go? Maybe? That way we can just sign off and go party.
We could have cocktails at the Motherlode or Nikki's.
Good luck bringing in that gimbal.
Right. So we could hang out on the sidewalk in West Hollywood.
Well, we're not drinking either, right?
With my, I know, with my gimbal. We could interview people.
I think that's really our speed.
I know.
You shouldn't walk up to somebody and shove a camera in their face.
I would not.
And ask a question.
I would not do that.
I know you wouldn't.
I try to avoid people like the plague. Hey, hey, hey!
We're here for the city.
I don't know, Dean the Machine.
Warehouse sounds still open on Sunset.
Although
Hey,
there is
Dean.
somebody who will know.
Right, Jaywalker?
Like, do you want to be warned? Do you want like a heads
I
up
think
about the
Jaywalker
midnight
should be the one
stream?
that you,
Or do you want to like
them know.
just surprise midnight stream?
No, I think you should give a week heads up.
Not a couple days.
A couple days, sure. It's got to be on a Friday night or a Saturday night, or else why even bother?
All right.
Here we go. This is where we should go. For
Apex
workouts.
personal training. There you go. Thanks, LA Unknown. A YouTube story popped up on my YouTube feed about Zankow chicken today. I knew it had like a
What?
Zankow chicken.
I thought you said cow and chicken.
No, Zankow chicken. I knew it had a dark past. I just didn't know it had involved a murder. Let's enjoy this classic neon liquor sign from your favorite sober streamers here.
California sober.
Right. That's not so vintage, but worth a peek. I think a midnight stream, though, still would be fun. It may not get all of the viewers, but if we kind of made an event for us.
No shame, Tony. Drink one for us. Or light 'em if you got 'em.
Oh yeah, no judgy. I just don't often drink. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Vanna White seems like she would be really nice.
We enjoyed the occasional blinker on stream. You know, Charlie doesn't want me to say that.
Alright, we're just waiting for it to... I go to bed at like kind of 10, but occasionally I do stay up late. I think I would really love to do a midnight stream, but I have to be honest with you. It would probably be...
You ever up past midnight?
Oh, no. It would probably be a really
I'll
short
run it.
stream.
Maybe it'll be a spin-off.
Like an hour. Joe After
Joe,
Dark.
late night.
Thank you. What?
Hey, body knowledge.
Hey, body knowledge. I think it's the street.
Hey, Brave Bull. Agreed.
I
Thank
love
you.
that lady's voice.
Hey, T-Soups. Please definitely like and subscribe, everyone. It really helps us out with the algorithm. Not us trying to appease the robots.
I think the algorithm is more like a computer code, right?
Well,
That will become a flesh and blood robot one day. That's why we're always nice to the little food robots on the street. Dean, I used to live between Cherokee and Las Palmas on Fountain. Picture that. Let's hope. I've got shoes with a much bigger tread in them today, Brave Bull. It'll be a lot more difficult. Last night I wore boots. Actually pretty comfy boots.
Are we gonna see this? On the 16th?
I don't know if we're gonna see it on the 16th,
yeah, of course.
but we're definitely looking forward to seeing this. Bone Temple.
Other than the ones in the sky, no stars to be seen.
Like on the stream or just in general? In the stream, I think we see B-level people, for what that's worth. Actually, Raven Simone, one of the Olsen brothers.
When did you see Raven Simone?
We saw her during the
Christmas parade? That was a
Christmas
year ago.
parade. Yeah, still.
Still living in your hearts. In
The
your heart.
the Wilson. Also Stephanie Powers, riding in the Christmas parade. Still, we saw them. We saw Alice Langugao. Not a star, but
Star to me.
a star to Joey, and a musician we really kind of love, artist, right?
You used to see a lot of
You're-
celebrities at your old job, or
Uh-huh.
one of your older jobs.
We're at the Laugh Factory. I'm sure you guys have heard of this, seen it. We don't walk
Have you
by
ever
it.
been there?
No.
Wow.
Wasn't
Me
it our
neither. It's pretty shameful.
kind of New Year's resolution to see a show? Laugh Factory has everybody. Sarah Silverman, Kathy Griffin, that guy that always wore a hat on 30 Rock, and all the rest.
No, never mind.
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
I think I saw Marilou Henner. George Collins, Steve Martin, Joan Rivers. Are these pictures from different years? We're gonna walk by it, and then I'm gonna turn back around so you can see it. We'll walk a little slower so we can dig all this cool Hollywood classics. Really?
That was funny.
Did he scream, Billy Eichner? I think he's pretty funny. I loved his show. And then I don't think the Greenblatt's Delicatessen is open anymore, but
Weren't you a real big fan of his movie too?
what was the movie called?
Just kidding.
Twin Buddies or something like that? Bros. Sorry about that. Did we watch Bros?
I think we might have actually checked it out.
I don't think I was a
you were a
huge fan, but I think I watched it. I didn't pay to watch it, but I watched it. Okay, the view, the sunset, etc. It's getting better as we snake down Sunset Boulevard. Imagine what the view must be like up in that white house that's being covered. That's body knowledge. That's kind of what I thought. I thought he would be more demure and quiet, you know. Someone's getting a termite wrap. I don't think I'd be responsible enough to own that big of a house and termite wrap. Oh my god, you got told off by Pat Benatar. I always wonder why we don't remember Pat Benatar better. Than we do. I remember Pat Benatar, but I don't feel like she's as revered as she should be. She was pretty groundbreaking woman rocker. We're actually maybe. Oh yeah, I had to think about what the Terrace was for a minute. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna cross the street and walk in the dirt patch right here. I remember, oh god, we're gonna drive Joseph crazy. I can't remember what album it was, but it had Precious Time. I remember the video on MTV. I like any video or song where the vocal doubles up. I must have some sort of echolalia fixation, but repetition in songs, where a line just doubles itself up, I kind of love. Because I also like Shadow of the Night, the video, the production, right? She was battling the Nazis. I really kind of want to see this movie. I'm fascinated by the Shakers. I had an occasion to visit a Shaker community in New Hampshire when I was a kid. They were in their last years of being a living Shaker community, but the kind of cool thing is that Ann Lee is who they thought was the Messiah. Anyway. And then also, I think I was Shadows of the Night on Get Nervous, because I remember purchasing Get Nervous. I forgot what it was called, Canterbury. So I think it closed in 1994, that Shaker Village, and became just a historical spot. But Shakers are fascinating. Alright, LA Unknown, remind me where the Terrace is. We're 30 seconds ahead of where you see us. I don't know about the show Ponies. It's funny because there's an apartment building in, funny that you mentioned Hotel California. We're getting our first, hopefully only siren of the night.
power mode is on. Liz? Do we need to plug the gimbal in?
Let's wait it till it gets down to 70, I think. All right, so we're gonna cross the street because on the other side of the street is this thing called the Terrace. That was ready to take a chunk out of my.
Let me just see what happens when you plug in, if it holds it better or if it actually charges. Is this a short cord? Okay, cool.
You know, I've been to the Chateau Marmont before. I've never thought, actually a couple times, I never thought to take a picture.
This battery is dead.
It always looks dead, but it's not. Let me see it. Yep.
Well, let me try this one. There we go.
Did you just try the other one, or?
I just put the other one on.
Okay.
Let's see if that holds a little better.
I can't imagine paying that much. Oh my gosh, we could probably totally be looking at it instead of the stuff behind us.
About it? Oh.
And now we have a walk sign signal. But, oh my gosh, Fear Factor is coming back. Do you think Johnny Knoxville has to eat those bees?
No.
Hopefully not.
Did you ever watch Fear Factor?
I did with Joe Rogan. Yeah. Hey, Tom McLeavy. I always
Hey,
kind of want to
Tom.
call you Tommy. You know that.
Let's see how the internet is. It might look fine.
I think we're fine. I think we just gotta move. It's the body shop. I know your name. It reads Tom McLeavy, but every time I look at it really quickly, I see Tommy Cleavy.
My signal's bad here too.
Do you wanna?
No, you're good.
Oh.
Just keep going. Just get out of it. Unless you want to try switching networks, but I can't tell if it's working or not.
Exactly.
Guys, let us know if the signal's buffering badly.
However, Johnny Knoxville is kind of a sweet guy, in my opinion. Oh my god, this pig really does look naughty. Sorry.
That pig is feeling naughty.
It's having a martini in Hollywood. What a naughty pig.
Buffering a little bit. Okay.
So we should. Let me just try one magic.
Yeah.
Okay. I just switched to LTE for a couple. Hey, Alex. Well, we can't wait to see ya. Because you know nobody here in this area is using the LTE network. They're all beyond 5G.
But let us know if it buffers again.
Hold on, let's check this out. This is like Netflix advertising corner. And for a show called The Rip. I. Why was Johnny Knoxville at the Spotlight? That that would be what I want to know. I went to the
Whoa,
Spotlight
what's
once.
See that monster thing?
Uh huh. If you found 20 million, how much would you rip? Is it? No. I want to go to the Terrace that we went to, which is I think coming up on the left. I think so. I don't know. I guess like steel. That's the new term for steel. Like rip. Joe?
I don't know.
Oh. It's really crazy to go and see old pictures of this area. There were so many billboards over here. There still are, but in the 70s and 80s and 90s maybe, they were like all for cigarettes and beer. And the famous Connie's Express. I've never been to Connie's. Probably. That's the thing I kind of like about it, Alex. We're also kind of early on a Friday night.
Oh yeah, it's very early.
In a couple more hours, like the comedy clubs is hustling and bustling. Like
And the bars though, right?
yeah, and the bars. Like the Saddle Ranch Chop House. There used to be another train restaurant downtown that burnt down like maybe 10 years ago that I ate
like
at.
Brownies for like 1 second. Did you smell that?
Yeah.
Like something baking.
I remember getting a pair of, they used to have a Warby Parker at that Standard. It could be the LTE network. Oh. I think we're back.
It's fine now, probably.
Oh yeah, we're at 4,000, 4,500. All right.
This Friday evening, please feel free to like, subscribe, and chat if you are new here. Thank you for joining us.
We are. Think of us as a walking cam with a chat. That's not too crazy. No pranks. This is not Crank Yankers. Look, it's the Comedy Store and a puddle.
I'd like to go there to buy. Never mind.
I'd like some comedy.
I'd like to buy some comedy, please.
Oh gosh, look at that. People are gonna get real mad. There's a... Sorry, dude. Oh, the Beverly Center, so much fun. Um, Good memories until recently when I was told to leave.
And what?
When I was told to leave.
Oh yeah.
See, I was dressed like SpongeBob and asking patrons at the Beverly Center if they were going to see the new SpongeBob movie, and they kicked me out. And I'm 100% joking if you're new here. Never dress like SpongeBob. How are we doing?
A little buffer, but it should be alright.
To
Switching.
kick back to...
That works.
Yeah. Oh, choppy.
Still a little.
Alright, let me switch back to the LTE network.
That seemed to be doing a little. Let me actually check it before you do that.
Okay. You know I was never dressed like SpongeBob.
I think it's fine. Look,
Oh yeah?
it's showing it as non-buffery on mine.
Oh, okay.
Guys,
Well-
if it starts to buffer really bad, just let us know.
Give us a holla.
We will try our best to.
Oh hey Alex, I'm glad you
Maintain.
found your way here. It's kind of weird how that works. We end up with people who have stopped, or like when the East Coast live streams are ending. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember where the Terrace is. Oh wow. People come into our lives for a reason. Oh, this. This is where it is, right?
What?
Hold on. The Terrace. We just want to go back to the Terrace.
Can you?
Yeah.
Go for
Yeah. We're not going to the restaurant. We just want to go for that view back here, which is pretty awesome. Oh, is this not the Terrace? Because we just...
it. It's kind of cool either way.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's it. I think you can go that way too, to the left.
Oh, wow. We're going to go to the left. You can see all the way to downtown. Ooh, come back. Sorry. I apologize for the seasickness. Here we go. We're gonna zoom in and walk until we can't walk no more. Right. Okay. If somebody like security, oh shit. Sorry. It's just so beautiful. It literally breathtaking, man.
Good, let's go this way.
Oh wow. I thought the sunset was kind of boring before,
Hold
but
on, let me zoom.
what?
Oh, too much. Just did.
You said.
God, why does it do that?
Oh no, hold on. Sorry, but anyway, we do go to the LACMA area all the time. That's always like somewhere I kind of want to go because
For 1 second.
I live close to there.
See how much I can zoom in.
We just want to see the U.S. Bank Tower, I think, for reference. It's kind of DTLAs.
Why does it do that?
We're gonna like witness like a rear window type activity, an unaliving, and then
Oh my god, it's just so sensitive.
I would give up.
Hold on, give me 1 second. It's too late. I've already committed.
I know.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
You're like a
It's just
human drone.
Too sensitive. Wait, hold on.
Here.
I got it.
Okay, fun stuff. Thank you for indulging our Zoom contest. We're gonna zooma. We're gonna zooma.
Hold on, the blur. Blur gets weird. When it's too dark. Whoa. Uh-oh. Alright, let's resume this way.
Yeah, no, I just want to look at this a little more. I don't know what happened here, but
It's not supposed to do that.
that's not really supposed to do that.
Here, let's do this. Oh, is that why? Sorry, we tried. Okay.
Our Hohem is,
Sometimes it just needs to be reset.
yeah.
After we've done the whole zoom in. Alright. Ready? The GTA game, or GTA 5 really did nail it. Sorry. It's like an optical illusion.
All right. Can I step up on this? Oh my god. I have no idea where we're going.
We're going straight and then left, and then we're going back.
This is just a really awesome spot. That LA unknown had turned me on to the last time we walked over here. Okay. Cool.
Just zoomed in a bit. Is it? Zoomed in. Now I'm gonna zoom out. Okay.
Right? It does feel a little bit like that, but until I get kicked out, it actually does feel like a public-private space. Like they probably had to do something there because the hill and the view, I don't know, but anybody see the preview for this movie, The Primate? Any movie where the movie trailer has people in the movie theater, like
reacting.
Yeah, it seems kind of desperate to me. Sorry, so we are at La Cienega, but we're gonna walk a little further to the other part of the Sunset Strip. So, I love Budapest. I think you should go for sure. I was there a long, long time ago. Okay, that's where I kind of envisioned us walking down later at La Cienega. Be kind of cool. Wait, is this the Terrace? Sorry, here's the AKA. And this is another view. This is the one we went to last time, but I never would have gone to that other one if I... Yeah. This is the actual Terrace. What? I feel like those just came on when we got close to them. Oh. Right. But also just this moment. This little water feature. Chin Chin is like a classic Hollywood restaurant, I feel like.
Yeah, probably not.
Well, I feel like I remember Cecilia's mentioning that she wanted to see that Wake Up Unalive Man, the new Knives Out. Hey, Salona. That's my Salona. Not yours. I should have worn my other glasses.
Why?
Because these are like permanently smudged. Not that anybody out there needs to know that, but they're permanently smudged. It's like my moisturizer or whatnot etched them.
and try to make it?
Uh-huh. We've got 10 seconds. Three seconds. No seconds. A cigarette.
Guys, thank you all so much for being here. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and chat.
It really just does help us with the look, it's Skims. As if anyone cares, or maybe you do. It's clothes that shape your body. Contort your body, really. Look, it's Mel's. There's also... I don't want to walk behind that person anymore.
Would you ride that?
I don't know what that is.
Around the city?
Is that
An
like
electronic bike?
Is that like a baby
It's an
walker
electronic
though?
bike. No, it's a seat.
Okay, let's see what is at the end of this little terrace. The sunset. It doesn't look, it looks like it could be a slightly other cool view. We should have started sooner
Why?
because we could have like walked into each one of these and watched the
And rated
sunset.
them?
Uh-huh. Who's got the best sunset?
It's all,
Oh, thanks,
it's all
Alex.
lovely.
Oh, thanks, Alex. Thank you so much. Stutterella.
We try not to show our faces as much as we can. You might get lucky in a reflection, but
Yeah,
we definitely enjoy our privacy. Maybe myself a little bit more than Charlie. TBH.
Also, I have a face only a mother could love.
It's not true. I think we just like to make it about the city, the views, and less about
Here we go.
us, although we don't mind sharing some stuff. Right, I feel like this is where we went last time.
Uh-huh. But we gotta walk on the side where... They've got so much parking here and much more parking on the lower level.
Maybe at some point Charlie will do like videos where he shows his face, but he'll like put it at the very, very highest top of the tier of the membership.
What I just am, like, I see other people who do these things with their faces, and, like, I'd be, like, obsessed with an eyebrow or nose hair that was sticking out, or cat hair. I don't have a cat. I don't know why I always say cat, but cat hair that was stuck on my hat. Oh my gosh, this parking lot has a little bench, a little makeout bench. How nice is that?
Couples bench,
Uh-huh.
so you can sit here and hold hands.
We could sit here and eat pastries. Oh, thank you so much. Definitely not rolling down this hill, though. The last little bits of orange. This is a lovely area. You're lucky.
We really don't come out here enough or often. Hey, fun feeds.
Alright. Sunset Plaza. Alright.
That was romantic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. You go.
Not walk up the ramp.
Use the sidewalk. We could use the ramp though. Hey, welcome, Joey.
Sorry, the microphone is in my hand. Hey, Joey B.
Hey,
Hello
Joey.
to you in the Windy City.
Hello, my fellow Joey.
Wasn't there, besides Chin Chin, wasn't there like another really popular restaurant over here for 100 years? A lunch place. Oh, the California winter is all right here in Los Angeles.
Barely notice it.
On the news today, we heard that California is completely not in a drought. No part of California is in a drought for the first time in 20 years. It's now Bossa Nova.
I know everyone's like over the rain, but to be honest, I could go for another round.
I could wait a couple weeks. I'd like a rain feature once a month on my channel.
I wouldn't be mad if it rained once a week and the rest of the days were sunny or cloudy.
Sunny or cloudy.
Right. Preferably sunny and cloudy.
I get tired of the rain though. I mean, I could have rain once a month for a couple days. That would be nice.
Well, I think for you it's more of having to hold the umbrella and the gimbal. Right? Or you just
It's a
don't
little
like
bit of that, but no, I love rain, but I just get a little, I don't know.
depressed?
I don't even think it's depressed, but things just
Too much in your
start to
feels?
seem like, no, not even that. Just things start to seem like messy and muddy and dirty and scrubby and gross.
Really,
With
for
too
me,
much
it makes
rain.
everything feel clean and like it's just been refreshed. But I get that when it starts to like flood and stuff, or like the mud, the dogs,
All the crap,
inside, the towels.
all the crap that gets on the
Drying them
floor.
off.
Oh, we're leaving Sunset Plaza, you guys. I can remember driving by the Armani Exchange. Honestly. Over here somewhere. I don't think I ever went to it though. This is also West Hollywood, the Sunset Strip, which I never really knew until recently. I wouldn't say that recently, but I never thought of it as West Hollywood. I really only thought of West Hollywood as the Santa Monica business. I never really thought of this as
The Boss?
also West Hollywood. I don't know that I ever bought anything at the Armani Exchange. I remember getting some Armani Exchange stuff from Filene's basement, for sure.
I feel like I hear people screaming in the bar, like cheering. On the bus? Oh, it's a bar. Oh, sports.
Sports teams.
Let's see.
It's the
Look there. Oh, Oregon versus Indiana.
Oh, hey! Who knows who's winning? Hey, John. Happy Friday night.
It's your boy.
Oh my God, it's
Your boys.
Rocky and Bullwinkle. Oh my gosh, hey, thank you so much,
What?
John Sophia, for
Oh.
the...
10 subscribers donation. Thank you,
Right.
our members. Thank you so much, John Sophia. Thank you guys for letting us know too. Sorry, it doesn't show up on our end for some reason.
Woo!
Thank you so much, John Sophia 8700.
Not to be confused with any other John Sophia. Woo! I think that's supposed to be angry, but I think it just looks like it's screaming and fun. And also cats. Wow. Let me take a minute. Let me take a minute to thank my members.
Which this list will not be updated right
If
now.
you've
It's
just
not
got a
gonna have-
membership, you'll be on it tomorrow.
Right. Thank you so much, John Sophia.
Oh my gosh.
We really appreciate everybody's support and backing. It really helps us continue to do this and take these walks.
Right. Look at
We couldn't
that.
do it without you.
Oh, the Grove Trolley's fun. I love Rocky. And Bullwinkle. And Fractured Fairy
Exactly,
Tales.
Nightbot.
You know
Like,
the
subscribe, and chat.
that Melrose flea market that we go to sometimes?
Which way? Straight?
I think we need to go this way. This is our scene by the bookstore. That Melrose flea market. One time I went there and there was a guy selling. I didn't have enough money and I kicked myself in the ass for this. Not getting enough money or finding a way to borrow that money, but the guy that drew the Fractured Fairy Tales, his nephew was selling some of his prints there. Legendary book soup. It's nice to actually just see the 4 magazines we have left in the world. Hey, Mary. I used to live for the magazine rack. And here are the book soup upcoming events. Andrew Yang, Sean Mortimer, Michael Pollan, and J.D. Samuels Kuba. New Year, same mess. I don't know.
You do that all the time so that they're all
I used to love to buy magazines, imported magazines. We used to get the Face magazine from England, but also buy non-imported magazines. I feel like I used to get a magazine, a German music magazine also. I cannot remember the name of it.
I think at one point we got a video game magazine. I don't remember. I think my brother tried to get my mom to do like, what was that one like kids magazine? Was it Highlights?
Highlights for kids?
Yeah. I love that stuff.
I loved Highlights, yeah.
Me too.
Highlights, and there was another magazine called Cricket.
Never
Oh,
had cricket.
this is the Viper Room, the world famous Viper Room. Oh my gosh. You just subscribe for the puzzles. Or is it TV Guide Grapevine or Picks and Pans? What is your favorite TV Guide? Why do you still subscribe to TV Guide?
Right, I think so too.
I love that you do, though. Local authority. Trouble Andrew. Artist in residence is called Trouble Andrew. They did a really nice Angela Lansbury with a magnifying glass centerfold. I definitely saw that in the TV Guide. Murder She What? I feel like this place is legendary, although I know nothing about it, but it's kind of old.
Hey, Mary.
TV Guide used to have a whole building in Hollywood when I first moved here. It literally was in Hollywood. I'll point it out to you next time. There's the famed Whiskey A Go-Go.
Want to go for it?
Sure. Scariest thing about running across this street is nothing. The gas prices on the other side.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Everybody is going to a go-go. Do you remember, like, the TV Guide channel? Like, what a time suck that was. Do you still have your favorite TV guides with Olivia Newton-John on them? From when she did the Totally Hot special? I think that's what it was. I remember saving that particular TV guide when I was a kid. I don't have it anymore. It's funny because that special, that Olivia Newton-John special, like, I feel like it starts off in Century City Mall. The old Century City Mall. There you go. We were talking about, I think we've talked about Olivia a couple times in the past couple weeks. There's the Roxy on the other side of the street. Rainbow Room. There's Lemmy's Ghost. Motorhead. Oh my god, that's awesome mountain bike. Is it the Pit movie or is it the TV show or is it... I thought it was a TV show about a hospital. I don't see anything wrong with loving the TV Guide, by the way. Nothing at all. I have a long history of TV Guide love, just not for the past
I mean, for the
20
longest time,
years.
my parents, it's not like the same as TV Guide, but my parents had DirecTV, right? And it had that classic sort of, I say classic now, but because thinking about how everything's moved on to streaming, I liked having the guide and things just playing.
No, this
Every
was
time I would, I know.
a magazine
I know,
called
Charlie.
TV Guide.
I had the TV Guide
All right.
back in the day too. I'm just explaining how it's nice to sort of
Oh,
like
gee.
things from the past. You know what I mean?
It
like
is-
even
hey,
though
good evening. It is
even
not
though
cold.
even though it's outdated, there's still something nice and nostalgic about returning to that old format, and that's just comparing the TV Guide to like classic.
To DirecTV.
Well, just it's
The DirecTV magazine, you mean?
no.
Oh.
I guess it was that confusing.
It was very confusing for me, but I'm not that bright. There's also a show or a movie right now with Brad Pitt called F1, but it looks like it's like Brad Pitt the movie every time I see it. Which I don't want to see a movie about Formula One racing. No offense to Formula One racing fans, but I don't want to see a movie about Brad Pitt either. We're going to U-turn, and then we're going to eventually go down the hill and towards Santa Monica Boulevard and catch the view. My favorite part, TV Guide had like a slight gossip column in the beginning, or a couple pages that were like the grapevine, and then they had picks and pans, although they were never too negative about anything. I would imagine the NFL edition would get stolen. By a football fan or their family. Oh no, it's the number 2 bus. We actually got a lot of the way here on the number 2 bus. Shout out to the number 2 bus. That wasn't our driver though. We had a lady bus driver. We need some smart comedies like that. Actually, I don't even know what... Are there still comedies on, like, TV? Or is everything streaming? Like, what is going on networks? Oh yeah, there is. Sorry, I'm talking to myself right now, but... We were watching Abbott, which is a comedy on ABC. I just feel like the age of network television and those types of series are kind of... We're seeing the last of them. Is Scrubs gonna come back? Madge. Is Scrubs gonna come back like as a full series? Hey, Becky. Little does anybody know that her real name is Rebecca, and she doesn't like being called Becky. Is Scrubs coming back as like a couple episodes or like a full season? I need me some TV shows, with 22 episodes, like the olden days. It's the Roxy. Oh my gosh. That's a really good deal. With TV Guide you have. They must love you. Those kind of vendor to client relationships don't come easily or often. The thing about 22 episodes is, like, in 4 seasons, a show could go into syndication because it would have like 100 episodes almost. And then it would last forever. There's just so much TV nowadays. Like, I don't know if the shows that we watch or that are on networks right now, like Abbott, will go into syndication the way that, like, nothing will do what I Love Lucy did, but like Laverne and Shirley did, or Three's Company did, which I don't even think those shows are on TV except YouTube anymore. But all those 70s and 80s TV shows had at least good 10-15 years where they were syndicated. Now there's just so much TV. I love that. Imagine if you had a Tesla, or the self-driving, not necessarily Tesla, but if we had self-driving cars, I would have no liver, honestly.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, yeah, just hang on that.
They want you over on this side.
I don't know. I don't know who's playing at the Whiskey A Go Go, but it was a line. Youngblood, maybe? The Ultimate Doors dedicated project, turquoise steel. Oh, that definitely seemed like a Doors cover band crowd at the Whiskey A Go Go. I love it. Right. The other thing that is crazy that I think about a lot is when I lived in Boston, like there was cabs or the MTA that shut down at like 12 o'clock. So you couldn't really like go out till 2 o'clock if you lived in Cambridge and went to Boston because you'd be walking home forever or taking a really expensive cab. I wish they had rent-a-scooters and rent-a-bikes then. I also probably wouldn't have a liver, or that liver would be swimming in liquor. I think probably not having Uber saved me. This place is really kind of cute, actually. The place called Panini. Whoa. Huh? Wait, Val Kilmer was right in the Doors. I haven't seen the Doors movie since, I'm ashamed to say it, but maybe it came out. I can never type well on an iPad. Ever. I can almost not type well on an iPhone either, but I've told you my secrets about doing that. I just don't look. And it's all muscle memory. 99% correct when I don't look when I'm texting. Unless I need, like, punctuation. Hey, Kim Kwang! Also, talking to text is not very good. Doesn't work very well for me either. I feel like it can only understand accents, so I will talk with an Irish or kind of Scottish accent or Southern accent just so it understands me. We're gonna walk down Larrabee into West Hollywood now. Santa Monica Boulevard. Technology is a blessing and a curse. I love to say that frequently. Whoa, what's this little house? Like a Smurfs village all of a sudden. So LA Unknown, there's a recording studio on Larrabee, right? Pretty famous recording studio. This is the historic English village. How have I never seen this before? And I'm seeing it for the first time at night. Well, we can't see much of that. Whoa, I guess we could. Sorry, we'll have to find out more. But how cool. Hey, you go. I try to be as nice to AI as possible. Because I never know, when it's gonna rise. No worries. I'm glad those dogs are protecting their mommy. Sorry, I started to look at the old van. I don't think I've ever actually walked down pistachios over almonds in this order: pistachios, cashews, peanuts, almonds, maybe Brazil nuts, almonds. Yes, there was a teeny tiny white dog barking at me. It was cute, but it was protecting its mommy from me. I love nuts. That's a real oh, look, it's Frosty. Frosty's really winter themed. I feel like it's appropriate to have for all of January. Right? I'm pretty sure like Madonna recorded the Ray of Light or part of it here, and then I just remember seeing it in an MTV promo for that album with actually Kurt Loder. Is that the guy that was the MTV? Wow, look at that crazy door. 60s. The San Remo apartments. I'm getting fancy at the San Remo apartments with their big door. But it's also called Larrabee Studios, so maybe that's why I thought it was on Larrabee. I feel like maybe also it's an older studio, but I also feel like Moby recorded there. But more famous people than that. Okay. It's the most ridiculous roundabout ever. Okay, we're heading down to Santa Monica Boulevard. It's now starting to get a little nippy, right? I start to get cold. Like when I'm not sure what happened to Joe. He's being quiet. He might have fallen behind for me for a second. All right, we're heading into West Hollywood. Tony, I have to say, I'm 50-50 on that. Sometimes I think dogs should be allowed in stores. I'd rather have them go in the store with their owner if their owner's responsible and whatnot, rather than leaving them in the car. I hate to see that. Maybe not in the grocery store.
Sorry guys, I was just on my phone taking care of some business while Charlie was entertaining the guests.
Is it true that West Hollywood doesn't have a hairy chest? It is true. But East Hollywood, full of them. I have never seen a dog misbehave in a store either. So I'm going to retract that, what I said, but sometimes. Oh, no, I'm going to keep it. Well-behaved dogs. Maybe can go in stores if their owners are also well-behaved. It's hard to discipline a small dog. They're so cute and little and ferocious. Ferocious. The smaller they are, the bigger they bark. Oh my gosh, welcome to West Hollywood. Like, let's go. This way and then back down. Why Easter? I don't think we can go, I guess. Obviously, it's not busy right now because it's 6:30 and people aren't drinking yet.
Cord's dragging.
Oh, sorry.
Here, let me plug it in for you.
Thank you. The lights are very nice. It smells like, it's funny that you said Easter. It smells like Jordan almonds for 1 second. It still smells like Jordan almonds. Right? It's free. Should we do it on stream? That's a good tip, Diane. I've actually seen dogs pee on stuff in the grocery, the Petco actually, bottom shelf. It still smells like, what's that smell? Do you smell it? It almost smells like Easter eggs. Or like Easter candy.
It's your fanny pack.
That smells like bologna.
I smell it.
Ooh, I used to have to turn left here, and it was hard AF. Because of people like me. And the crosswalk. We're gonna go left. Christmas time. It's ending. Looks like they're having a cotillion at Rooster Fish. I love how Petco, though, they let you bring your pets in. That's one of the first stores I brought my pet to. Petco, the place where pets go. And they have waste bags there, so you could pick up your pet poop. It's really nice. It gets a lot busier. We're here pretty early.
You're super early.
Yeah, I mean for party time. It's
6:30.
There's a channel called
Or 6:40.
Big Goose Adventures, who our friend who comments on our channel, Carlos, mentioned, and they actually will go to some of the bars. They're not live streaming though. They're like doing little check-ins.
I'd say they're pretty interesting videos.
No, they're really nice. They're interesting videos. But they're really probably take them forever to edit. Yeah, I feel like I had peripherally seen them before, and then when Quarlo had mentioned it, I watched a couple of their videos. Oh, maybe around the
Right?
Halloween
Actually,
parade.
Shout out to whoever this is, and I'm not roasting you. It was hilarious. But we got a comment that was, "Happy birthday, Joe."
Uh-huh. Quarlo calls us the two J's, actually.
And no matter how many times Charlie tries to say,
I've tried to correct him twice, but that's it. It's all right.
I think it's a nickname at this point.
Yeah. He's all right with me. He seems like the sweetest person who comments on almost every video. I love it. I love him for that.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to you, Carlos.
No, it's not Carlos.
It's KW. Yeah.
No, that's
It's Quarlo. Oh my god, Brable. Brable is only interested in us going into Circus of Books. And I have no problem with doing that, but the last time we kind of got close, the guy behind the counter looked like he was...
Well, again, everybody generally frowns upon or looks down on live streamers.
Yeah.
So while they don't know your like the way that you carry yourself and do these live streams, they see the gimbal and they automatically assume you're a shithead.
I'm gonna prank them.
Like, I think that's
Oh
what
my
I've
gosh.
realized the past couple days, seeing certain live streamers' videos go viral, like the comments. People really don't have any respect for what you do unless they're like watching it and fans.
You know, it's easy to lump a bunch of people doing something
Right.
together.
Which again, I think a lot of the reason why we
It's
don't
very
like to
sad.
show ourselves and might be a little private. It's for that reason, because it's not really about us. It's about the city, man.
Oh my gosh, I read about the MTV Rewind site. It's pretty fascinating. Were you the one, did you mention that, you know, MTV Europe shut down the other day? But the MTV Rewind site, how much does it have? Like 22 years from the first day to... I guess 22 years later.
It's 28 weeks or 28 years later.
28 years later. Get your Ginny confidence on, the Korean streamer. I'm not sure who that is, but I'll check them out. We're gonna have... So that was the boys' town, I guess, part of West Hollywood. I've never really heard anybody refer to it as
Pretty
boys'
early,
town.
so I wouldn't anticipate many boys to be there. It's
Right.
more like ghost town. I'm just kidding.
There is a 50% chance of murder stopping.
Do you know where that came from? Because there was a lady that recorded, or a person that recorded years and years and years and years and years worth of television on their VCR.
And then they like sold the collection to.
Yeah, somebody. I haven't watched MTV since like...
MTV Cribs.
No, maybe I saw
Pimp My
MTV
Ride?
Cribs. Maybe I saw Pimp My Ride.
Or
Never a
Jackass.
regular. I saw Jackass, maybe a couple episodes. This also used
Celebrity
to be...
Deathmatch.
No. What's that show about the roommates?
Real World.
The Real World. I saw The Real World. Couple seasons of that.
Right. It's funny that like we know when you say MTV, you think of the music videos, but then there's like this back catalog of almost like stuff that you would assume would be on like Adult Swim or like I don't know what would be the modern version of that.
Comedy
Yeah, exactly.
Central,
Comedy Central.
right?
Yeah.
That seems like the most.
Yeah,
Except
yeah.
they had like Eon Flux. Like, where would that go now? That's definitely not Comedy Central.
Adult Swim.
Daria could go on Comedy Central. I do remember Remote Control. The MTV that I watched was the one that actually had music videos on it. That was my MTV. When it started playing a lot of their own programming, I didn't watch it as much.
What were the other music channels?
VH1.
I was gonna say VH1.
There was Much Music from Canada. Did you have Much Music? Somebody here mentioned V66. That was like a local Massachusetts music channel. There was also, like, when I first had a satellite dish, there was a music channel from Santa Monica, music video channels from Santa Monica that was really excellent. But that was much more recently. Oh my god, TRL. Do you remember when Mariah Carey rolled her ice cream cart out on TRL? That was my favorite Mariah phase, actually. That's when I started liking her, after she broke away from Tommy Mottola. Wow, no, we're doing good with charging. I think I mentioned this early on. I switched out my receiver and microphone for my old receiver and microphone.
In immediately, right?
Yeah, probably.
It just holds the charge better.
No, but it's not doing that.
Catch up. No, I know, but you know how, like, you normally would wait until you get to like 30% to charge, and then
Oh my gosh, the box.
we might need to cross because I can't with that leaf blower.
Okay. Where's the leaf blower?
Up ahead, just blow it, even though there are people walking by. Like, seriously.
Okay. Yeah, who would blow the leaf blower like that?
Here.
Sorry,
Oh, no.
we're not
Press the
canceling people, but
Let's go.
anyway, I'm heading to the Blue Nail Spa now. I'm getting some French tips. Reverse French tips. I really don't know what that means. Protein yogurt bowls. What? I made a delightful little lunch today of some rice and chicken with a lemon garlic sauce. Very healthy, light and lively, low sodium, really delicious. We are finished with our ice cream cake. It's really, I will tell you this, we let it melt a little more, and when it melts a little more, it almost like just kind of collapses.
Well, because sometimes when it's just frozen,
You don't get as much of the flavor.
it's just like you're eating ice.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna last for longer than a couple days. We didn't get the very largest one, just in our
It's
defense,
36.
which was $37.99. We got 32. We spent $32.99.
Courtesy of the donations.
Thank you
all.
guys so much.
Oh my God, look what they're watching in there.
Oh my gosh, are they watching Walking in LA?
No, look.
Oh, they're watching SpongeBob? Wouldn't it be great if they were watching...
It's a classic episode too. Sorry.
So I think tonight we're gonna make a little bolognese sauce with pasta. Joe thinks we should eat less pasta. I think we should eat more pasta. We're working through that right now. I love this. I think we should eat more hot dogs.
I'm trying to eat more salads.
Well, we can have pasta with
Salad.
salad in it.
Isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Where is the side?
We can just stuff spinach into the pasta and it's delicious. That's it. There's
But
our...
I mean like salads, different types of
Oh, yeah.
arrangements of vegetables. It's a very cliche and LA thing to say. I'm trying to eat more salads.
I love salad also, don't get me wrong, but I just... Ooh, the pasta. So good.
I mean, papaya salad, you shouldn't be surprised. Mac and cheese sounds good.
I always feel like every time we make mac and cheese, we make too much. And it's never, the way I make it, it's never like a fantastic next day mac and cheese, I don't think. I make it with too much cheese. Mine is more like cheese and mac. I think the reason why I feel the need to eat... I'm going to weigh myself. I haven't weighed myself in a couple weeks. I usually weigh myself almost every day, but we kicked the... I kicked the scale under the bathroom sink, so I kind of forgot about it. I've been pasta heavy eating lately. Or eating a lot of pasta lately. I don't think I've gained an ounce. Because we walk like... I don't know how many miles a day. So far, 4.32 miles, but I don't know when I started my watch. What do you
mine's
have?
at 4.4. Kind of a short one today, huh?
No, we're all out of cookie mix. So, we haven't made cookies in a couple days. I'm thinking of making
That's
some...
another thing that I was like trying to steer clear from. Unless we like go out on stream and get them, you know, we shouldn't just have it like at least for a little bit. I mean, we were doing it every night, right?
We weren't eating cookies every
We were
night.
making cookies every night.
I wouldn't say every night. I would say every couple nights. But
I'm
also...
not shaming you. There's nothing wrong with making cookies every night. Some would call that paradise. In fact, it was.
But I don't think I was making them every night. I think it's a little bit of exaggeration. We were making them frequently, though. I would say that. You guys, look, we're on Route 66. Oh, we ate the cookie dough also. So, it starts usually in December, my desire to make cookies. And I usually pull out a baking book. And then I realize that I need to buy 52 different ingredients. And then I see gingerbread cookies in the store, and I love gingerbread cookies. This year they had like peppermint soft batch cookies. I hate soft batch cookies, first of all. Like, but these weren't like soft batch
I'll
cookies.
tell you what, I think if you're gonna buy something to bake, you should let it be a cake. Do that. Maybe I'll
So
be
I
a
made-
little more inspired by a cake or brownie.
I made snickerdoodles with coffee, which were really good.
Cookied out.
I made peanut butter cookies. I made those peppermint cookies twice. Chocolate crinkle cookies
Twice.
twice. Chocolate chip cookies
Twice.
once. No. and then maybe gingerbread cookies twice.
3 times.
3 times. So that's not every day.
That's more days than there are in December. I'm just kidding.
But the thing is, every single time we made those cookies, there wasn't one left in the morning. Actually, that's not true.
No, there was not.
There was one.
When? Oh, the hidden
I
one
think
that you would hide
Uh-huh.
in your secret stash?
I would hide it for the
Your
elf.
secret cookie stash?
The house elf. And if he didn't eat it in the morning, I would eat the house elf's cookie.
And the elf.
Yeah. But we didn't make them all like in one night. And regardless of what Joe is saying, Mary, I did not make them night after night. Like I would make them and then skip 2 days
That might
and
be true,
make
but
them.
It definitely felt like you did. Like my recollection of December was like, instead of the 12 days of Christmas,
12
it was
days
the
of
25,
cookies.
It was the 20. It was the 31 days of
Cookies. I wish I made cookies every day. I like brownies too. I really love to bake. Baking is like science, so I'm not very good at it. I suck at making bread. Every time I make bread, it's just horrible. We
That's
made.
not true. Well, you should have used the 00 flour for the focaccia.
I know, but I've never used 00 flour for focaccia before, and I didn't want to waste the 00
It's basically
flour.
just make like pizza, like
No, I
regular
know.
pizza, but you
I
just
could have.
perforate it and add your toppings.
So we made focaccia the other day, and I followed the recipe, and I over kneaded it. It was like the roughest, toughest focaccia ever. And it also just lacked salt. Like I can't seem to add enough salt to anything, mostly because I don't add salt at all. But this time I added the 1/4 teaspoon or whatever it asked for, and it just tasted like salt-free.
Oh, like making the bread?
Maybe if I had a
I think that would be a members only video.
bigger
live stream.
kitchen.
We don't know if we can go. I'm just
Yeah.
not really sure what's going on. Oh yeah, of course we can go. Sorry. I don't know, that green light.
The green.
It's just like throwing me off.
I love chocolate chip muffins, but like I feel like muffins are health food, even chocolate chip muffins. So if I'm gonna bake something, it's gonna be cookies.
And not cake.
I can make a cake. My favorite cake to make is with almond flour. It's an almond chocolate Italian torte.
So for
It's so
my
good.
birthday this year, can you make an ice cream cake? We just make a cake and we get some ice cream.
Sure, if that's what you want.
Why not? Beats a $32 cake.
Oh, Lonnie. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Thank you so much. Every once in a while, people buy memberships. Make sure you have that turned on in
What?
your YouTube, the ability to receive a free membership.
Oh, why? Sometimes you have to turn it on?
You do have to turn it on.
Really?
In all of my research of how, I had read that I could give away memberships sometimes. If I can give away memberships, that would be awesome. But I don't necessarily know that I can choose who gets the membership.
Right, when they're gifted.
It's just a lottery. But I have been unable to.
You being here and engaging in the chat is enough support. Like,
Right, we do appreciate that support. Really, really.
if you're
really
feeling
do.
extra generous, maybe give us a like.
Thumbs up. Or you can always hype us if you're watching us later on your phone. I don't think you can hype while we're live.
No, it has to be a video that's already been out.
It smells olive oily. We have a really huge bottle of olive oil right now that is just the worst olive oil I've ever had in my life.
Really?
No, it's not rancid. but it's so overtly olive tasting.
Like it's artificial.
And I love the flavor.
You should see what the blend is.
I looked at it.
What was it?
It's 100% olive oil is what it says. It didn't tell us what kind of oil, olives they are, like Kalamata or whatever. But it literally tastes like olive oil made from black olives.
Like from a can?
Yeah. Like, I can't explain it, but it's just... I love the flavor of olive, but I hate olives. It's everything about an olive I hate.
Texture?
Yeah.
I love olives.
I know. You can have all the olives, sweetheart. I do love a bran muffin, though. Or a carrot muffin. I do like a chocolate chip muffin also. I would never make muffins, though. I don't know. Actually, I would make blueberry muffins. I probably wouldn't make cupcakes. I don't like the second step of having to frost something. Here's Circus of Books. Wait, George.
What happened?
To George, I'm not sure. George, thank you for gifting memberships.
Holy
That's really
Yay.
sweet.
George, wow, thank you for gifting 20 memberships.
Woo!
Oh my goodness.
No,
I hope, oh no.
Woo! George,
Well,
thanks.
I hope they went out to a good 20.
That was a
thank you.
juicy membership gift.
Thank you so much, George.
Yeah. Whoa! Sorry, people are looking at us like we are
Crazy.
perhaps having a stroke. Little do they know. Thank you, George. Thank you so much.
We really, really appreciate that. You'll have to really update your members list, huh?
I will update it.
30 new ones.
I'll update it really soon. Here is our current, hey guys, here's our current members list. Will be updated tomorrow when we live stream.
Shout out to all of you.
Shout out to you guys. We'll be adding some new folks to it for tomorrow's countdown. Courtesy of John and George. What a cool window. I wonder how much that soup thing is.
Hey, welcome all the new chatters.
Yeah, thank you guys so
Shout
much
out
for
to
being-
George for pushing you guys in the pool.
and Mr. John Sophia. Give our little first push this evening of some memberships. You guys, thank you so much. I believe,
You can fly.
no, I believe that we have enough to add a bunch of new emojis, actually. When I went to add Fudgy the whale the other day, I had to.
Still there.
Fudgy is still there, my birthday whale. But I'm gonna remove him because
So it's exclusive.
right? Trilogy of Terror. Except it was much bigger. I feel like the reason why the Trilogy of Terror dolls were so
Agreed,
scary
Tony.
was they were so tiny. Like this one, I feel like I could bat away with a broom. Carlos.
Hey, Carlos. Yeah, Mary, we do gotta make the little robot, the food robot emoji. Maybe a Waymo. Maybe a downed scooter.
How about a beam charger? Car charger.
Huh?
A beam car charger. We were at the lovely, famous Crescent Heights Boulevard. Right?
Right.
The whale will swim away.
Who knows? The whale might return in a few months.
When it's Joseph's birthday?
Who's
Joseph?
that? With a Z?
Yeah. That's how I say it when I'm mad.
Joseph.
I turn the S into a Z.
You're like
Joseph?
slurring after your 9th drink.
My 9th martini. We're not allowed to cross.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely do the food robot. I just call them Cocos because that seems to be the most popular.
That was the original.
Mountain bike. Yeah, that one we slept on.
No, but we should be able to do add a couple more emojis, and also maybe get rid of a couple or switch.
Yeah, some of them need to go. I think the failed papaya salad / spaghetti plate needs to go.
No, that definitely looks like shredded papaya salad with
Does
tomatoes on top of it.
It looks like spaghetti.
Oh my gosh, no, it doesn't.
Looks like a bowl of soup.
Do you guys? The papaya salad definitely looks like the
It does
papaya
not.
salad.
I'll update it. I would say that I know mountain bike. I would say the regular salad emoji looks more like the papaya salad.
Should we come up with a bunch of health emojis for 2026? I wonder if Irv is not there anymore.
I've got some emoji ideas. I'll make them. I'll send them to Charlie.
Yeah, can you?
I'll try to please the crowd. In the Discord, in the Sidewalk Talk channel, the R Walks thread, maybe I'll post like a little poll or a little. I'll tag everyone and we can all remember which ones we talked about.
For emojis?
Yes.
All right, hook it
Do
up.
that later. Tomorrow.
Whoa, this is the cheapest gas I've seen at the G&M
Right, exactly.
Food Mart.
Mary, it looks like a plate of spaghetti or like pasta or. No offense, Chuck.
I thought it was really an awesome rendition.
Well, it's an emoji. You gotta go for like big and like less, not less detailed, but like.
I know, my heart's not broken.
I don't know. You didn't get that. You didn't get me a shirt with that on it, right?
No, not yet, but an embroidered
Is that
hat.
the Christmas gift that's still coming?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
No, I got you an embroidered hat. The papaya salad on it. That specific
walking in LA
papaya
hat.
salad. Uh-huh. And walking in LA candle.
The kind of logo-ish sort of reminds me of who was it that was showing the was it Full Collapse that was showing the new logo they were working on. I don't know why I zoomed in like that.
It looks like we're just creepily watching these people do their laundry. They're folding their
just trying to
dainties.
show the
Oh wait, we went into global mode. Hold on.
glow ball. We might need a show.
No. I've never smelled something so bad and realized it's just my nose.
No.
I've smelled something that I initially thought smelled good and then realized there was an after smell that was so horrifying I couldn't get it out
Full
of my
Collapse.
nose.
I knew it was you. Right? I think so.
Right, Carlos? We were going into people's apartments and looking at their wig collections last night. From the ground floor up to like the 4th story. I know. I don't think it was an apartment though. Uh-huh. Guys, don't forget to wear a mask. Mask up when you're in public.
That's so fucking cool. It's a fun job.
Right? Look. Didn't that remind you?
Oh my gosh, it does.
Yeah. I won't show it. Full collapse. But
Oh, he just showed me it again. It did kind of look similar. I love that kind of mid-century stuff. Like, especially what's going, like, well, what are we watching right now? Why can't I-
Fallout?
Yeah. Like the fallout before the bombs went off. Like the way everything aesthetically looks. I'm sure it
like
was a terrible
it's like
time to live in the
retro
50s.
futuristic,
But
but
yeah.
it's set in the future though. It's just stuck in that sort of 1950s aesthetic. But technology progressed and everything. It's kind of trippy.
Also, burning candles in your house can be sometimes pretty bad. I remember reading that some scented candles, burning them for long periods of time. During COVID, we burnt a lot of candles. And yeah, it can be like running like a VW Beetle in your apartment. I don't know why Beetle.
Oh my god. It also has a distinct taste, Diane.
I love the smell of Play-Doh.
If you know, you know.
There's also some type of... I remember eating something. My father was really into making Asian cuisine. And there was something he served in a wrap or like a dough that tasted like Play-Doh, and I refused to eat it when I was a kid. Oh, hey, Lonnie Grace, did you ever... I remember somebody's mother used to make homemade Play-Doh with like flour and something. Maybe it was flour and water. And food
Exactly,
coloring.
Mary.
Ooh.
I know, we were all curious.
Maybe it was Mushu. My father was a pretty adventurous cooker, but really loved to cook a lot of Asian food.
Were you always a stubborn eater?
Yeah, especially when it came to my father's cooking. My father was also a chef, by the way. He wasn't like just some
Dad that liked to cook?
dad that liked to cook. Like, he cooked for a living.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, the guy was saying what's up.
Oh, hey. But he didn't...
He thinks that we were filming towards us, though.
Oh,
Which I guess that's what what people normally do, right? When they go live
yeah.
sometimes.
And so it's funny, maybe when people kind of give us like weird looks, they don't think that we're filming them giving us weird
They
looks.
think we're filming us.
Uh-huh.
We're so interesting.
We're not even talking right now, but we're so interesting.
Well, the thing that always would piss me off about Play-Doh is anything that you would make, anytime you just tried to like save it, it would just dry out and crumble and fall apart. Whereas clay, you know, you could actually preserve something.
Or you could bake.
I remember discovering clay and being so mad. I'm like, why didn't they just give me clay to begin with?
Remember being able to like bake stuff made out of clay in the oven? My mom was a pretty artsy person, so we had clay a lot.
Just give me the clay. Forget the Play-Doh. I want something I can keep.
Well, you could have probably like coated your...
Too much.
Okay. Let's look in the pawn shop window. I can't help it. I feel like this is... There were so many pawn shops here. at one time. I really want that heart. I don't know that you guys can see it. Ooh, I also used to make paper mache on my own. That was flour and water.
Yeah, we did paper mache.
Also,
You would like do a balloon.
we used to do something with scotch tape also, where you would like scotch tape, or no, masking tape something. I loved masking tape.
Look. Oh, I just was looking at that sign.
Poochies! I'm not an honest business partner. I can't invest in them.
It's true. We need to invest in ourselves first.
I could work part-time in their coffee shop. That's support I could do. I loved Silly Putty, and the best thing about Silly Putty was that you could like copy stuff off of it.
No, that was my jam. I loved Silly Putty so much. The fact that it bounced, like it felt like
Here's more celebrity.
it felt like as close to Flubber. I guess before slime was the thing. Look, Willa.
Oh, Willa's got my dinner, or someone's dinner. So, Jay Lawrence, the king. Harry Reams. I really don't know who any of these people are. Marilyn Chambers
I think,
and Linda Lovelace. Wow, wait, that's from like 1973. Right, Linda Lovelace is definitely a character actor. She did that movie about the throat, right? There's John Holmes. Eric Edwards and Kay Paca. I don't know who they are. And then Georgina.
right, exactly. Those artistic movies. Oh, look, like that.
That would only have played at the Pussycat Studs Theater. I've heard of Marilyn Chambers before. And also that guy. Georgina, though, she's totally new to me. Georgina movies. I'm kidding. I'm not going to. It must have been a lot more fun on this street before the internet.
Hey, Red's record. Oh my God, look what it is.
It's the Chally, West Hollywood. God bless you. Gesundheit.
Hey, Albert. Watch your step.
I feel like Marilyn Chambers, though,
Look.
was a star that was beyond that. Like, I feel like I saw her on talk shows. Marilyn Chambers. There's something about the word massage in 69. I like didn't even see the dollar sign at all. I just was like, is that the name of the massage spot? Which is kind of risky. IMO.
It's kind of genius marketing. If you ask me. What's your battery at?
We are at 60%.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Right?
For it being like 80 to 60 no matter how long have we been on?
Yesterday
2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yesterday it kind of went down pretty fast. Everybody had kind of hot mustache
You
in the
might just need to plug
70s.
in immediately from now on. I'll just start that way. Let's get pretty quiet though.
I never,
ahead.
and I just got a dermatologist note saying that it was not good for me to shave every day.
Right? I feel like I probably haven't done a clean shave since I was like 18 or 19.
Everyone can have facial hair nowadays. We don't judge.
Are you going to Astro Burger?
I kind of would love to go to Astro Burger versus cooking a healthy dinner when we get home, but I think the smarter plan is to cook that healthy dinner of pasta when we get home.
That's your healthy dinner?
Oh yeah.
Watch your step.
Unless we go to the grocery store and grab some stuff on the way home. I love everything. I think everything is funny.
What would you choose? Fat Burger or Astro Burger?
Right now I would choose Astro Burger.
Really?
I like
Because you have had Fat Burger.
recently, yeah. I think Fat Burger is better, and I think I would regret not going to Fat Burger though.
Just for the sake of trying something. Taking the road less traveled.
Yes. Irv's Burgers is good. I mean, I ate there like probably 10 years ago or 11 years ago. And I feel like it was in a different location. And the little old man actually used to draw your picture on.
Do you remember?
I do. Used to draw a picture of you on the plate. I feel like my friend Bob lived around the corner from Irv's Burgers, and that's when I went. I don't know if I've ever had. Have we had Five Guys burgers?
I haven't.
I don't think I've had Five Guys. How are they, Brave Bull? I thought it was a pizza place too. Oh, bummer. Hey, Summer Breeze.
See you, Summer Breeze.
So the best burger place I love right now is in Silver Lake. It's called Heavy Handed. And it's like a smash burger. I love a smash burger. We're going to talk about smash burgers all the way home, and we're going to end up having pasta primavera. Some fresh hell I'm living in. Anyway, the heavy-handed burger was so good. I also like, I think it's called High Tops. We have never eaten at High Tops, but we've gotten delivery from them before. That would be George Burger.
Oh yeah, that was George.
George, and then John before him got a tenner. I feel like I'm great at making a burger. I also think burgers are pretty easy to make, and it's pretty hard to make a burger crappy.
Have you had Sonics before? I have.
I think once.
And did they bring you your food on roller skates?
No. I also went to some place called Rallies, which was like Sonic.
Yeah, I remember Rallies. I don't know if I've ever actually been to a Rallies.
There was a Rallies in Nashua, New Hampshire. There was nothing else to do in New Hampshire, so if a fast food restaurant opened up, you would drive the next county to see it. I do love... Burgers are something I really make well at home, I have to say. Please, if you guys have not yet,
If you like burgers too,
please like and subscribe to the Burgers and Walking channel.
if you don't like burgers,
Please like and
Leave us-
subscribe.
and you're a vegetarian, which we love vegetarian recipes,
Leave a comment
us your
down
favorite
below.
recipe in the comment section. Or what do you eat in substitute for burgers?
Joe likes A&W Burger, right?
There was one in my hometown, yes. And I forget what it was, but one year my mother got like a bunch of free root beer float vouchers, and it was pretty insane. Felt like I had one every day, just like your cookies.
Mm-hmm. I don't know that I've ever been to Sunset Grill. We do have the Tesla Diner coming up here. We could maybe get... Just kidding.
Never been there.
Burgers out of lentils. That sounds pretty good. I would almost rather have... I do love a veggie burger. And even... I don't really like those Beyond Meat stuffs, though. I'd rather have like a Dr. Praeger's or one of those mushroom lentil burgers. I've never tried to make like a veggie burger myself. I should probably give it a shot. Down at the Sunset Grill. Anyway, somebody mentioned Hotel California. I feel like really, really early on, somebody getting Hotel California vibes. And I said, it's funny that you mentioned that because it's the Lodi apartment building where they shot the cover of Hotel California. Shake Shack is all over here. I kind of like Shake Shack. I always feel like the burgers are too small. Sorry. And the fries are good, but the portions are too small. Let's try to peek in here, which is kind of a little hard.
Here. Wait. Let me...
Sorry. Just a little adjustment. I have to tell you in the morning, but quitting the vaping was so kind of difficult. All right, we're peeking through this keyhole. This, I don't know where the plaque is for this, but it's this whole little...
It's right here.
Oh. It's called The Back Lot. It's part of the West Hollywood Urban Art Program. I can feel the cold on my face.
Charlie's not vaping again.
Oh no, I'm not. Oh.
I do have a... Am I allowed to say THC?
Joseph has a cannabis pen, vaping pen.
Oh my god, speaking of...
It's the 420 market. It's 51, right? What's the temperature?
It's 51.
But it feels like what?
It was vape. It's Friday night.
It's Friday night. What does that mean?
I mean, like... That was my excuse for the vape. That was my justification.
Tony Hemp.
I'm not drinking.
I'm telling you, CBD, hemp CBD helped me. Actually, I think it was hemp CBD helped me quit smoking cigarettes
This is
for the first time. Oh my gosh, is Bevmo gone? There used to be a Bevmo here.
No.
Oh no, it's still there. Why is this fenced off like this? Oh, phew, Bevmo is still there. If we weren't moving so much, I would probably be a little bit colder than we are, but I have like a a sweater on, and thank you so much for members backing this channel. We have a bunch of new members to add for tomorrow night's live stream.
Thank you all so much for being here. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and chat. You know, I haven't done gummies or edible in a long time, but I used to be fond of the drinks. Especially like the shots. Do you remember that era?
Uh-huh. I liked the gummies. I never really...
Edibles can really, though, put you on your ASS.
Right.
You know, like you can hit the point of what feels like no return and you just want it to end. I don't like that.
I feel like the drinks were also... can put you on your ASS, as
Yeah.
you like to spell.
Didn't we like
Uh-huh.
do that once before we went to Universal or saw a movie?
Oh
Whoa,
no, Baker is coming for my
speeding on
knees.
through. Baker. Jeez. They're ready to take my leg out.
What you think?
Sometimes they're really fast. Those robots. But I have to tell you, I watched a Waymo.
You want to go up to Sunset? Me neither,
Um,
I thought that's what you were trying to get.
no, I figured we could maybe walk
Hollywood.
by the Tesla side of the street. But we can stay over here. Looks like they're having a little protest anyway. You definitely don't tip the robots. Look, it's the Tesla diner.
Parade. They even have their own little
Protesters out front.
welcoming.
No, they're not protesters.
They look like they're just dancing to me. I mean, they definitely have a message, and that's part of it. Looks like rioting to me, actually. I think that's what we're calling this now.
Honk your horn, honk your horn. They're company workers.
Wait, look at that screen. Oops. I like the store.
Oh my
closing
god, they have a
sign.
store closing sign.
Man, the zoom really looks good right here sometimes.
Oh my gosh. Look who's coming.
It's a Pokemon.
I'm gonna catch him. Is that Chappelle Roan? H-O-T-T-T-T go. That's the song by Chappelle Roan, right? Wait, the better part. I got it. It is not closing. Ooh, I love this song. I'd be so embarrassed to have to charge my car there. They're down with OBB Studios, that is. Oh, it's the wrong song.
It's a party.
I have a feeling it was popular because it was just like a woo when it first opened. But like, I, you know, stuff. I don't know that I could support it.
Well, it'd be like if, like, I don't know, Amazon opened a restaurant.
Or Sydney Sweeney opened a restaurant. Like everybody would want to go at first and then. The thing that sucks about Tesla is they could have been a really cool, just, oh wow, it's public storage. On both sides of the street. I would never go there either. Although I like diners and burgers and fries
And milkshakes.
and milkshakes and giant screens and a future that's clean and electric, but
Yeah,
I
but
still
don't
wouldn't
think
go
that's the
there.
same thing. I don't think that's what you're getting there.
No. I could just come here and would definitely be right. It smells fantastic. There are a couple events coming up this month. We are posting up those shortly. Also, I think we put a vote. I want to do a Hollywood Punk 2. What? The Copenhagen test. I think we're going to get a less expensive electric car.
Guys, thank you all for watching tonight. We are approaching the great end.
Oh my gosh, we have almost been here for 3 hours with you.
Thank you so much.
What is really surprising is
Let's try to make this light, but we can continue to say our goodbyes.
fireworks still work.
I'd love to give a great shout out to George Berger for donating 20 memberships.
And
Big round of applause for George. And also for John Sophia for donating 10 memberships.
these people
Amazing. Thank you so much. It really helps. It really means a lot.
thank you
You
for
have no idea.
supporting the channel. Woo! Sorry, we're in a place where we can do this kind of stuff. Wow, I can't believe the fireworks still works.
Thank you all so much. Thank you for liking this
visiting
video.
from Pennsylvania.
Thank you for subscribing if you're new. Thank you for chatting if you're new.
Lighthouse
Carrie,
Dan.
good night.
Ah. Thank you guys so much for watching. We are going to say goodbye, good night, sweet dreams. We'll be live streaming tomorrow. We'll post up for tomorrow in the morning. Sunday, Golden Globes. Monday, we'll probably do our regular Hollywood walk. Next Wednesday, we're going to the Valley. Still working on the path for that. Thank you guys so much for being here. LA Unknown, thank you for reminding us lurkers. We love you also. Feel free to hit like and subscribe. You don't always have to chat. Wherever you are, have a really awesome night. We are going to sign off right
See you
now.
later, LA Unknown, Jay Walker, T-Soups Mountain Bike, Tony, George Berger, Lighthouse Dan, Body Knowledge, Brave Bull, Mary, Summer Breeze, Carriopolis, West Coast Lady, Oliver, Lanny, Grace, Dean the Machine, Lachu Video, Fun Feeds, Mike Jones, Carlos, Full Collapse, Alex, K-Man, Stutterella, Reds Records, Shavkat, Mel, Machine, Tom Clevey, Diane, Jeffrey, Mark, DC, Shelby, Hugo, Cubic, Joey B, watch your step, Mr. Ralph Rosa, Julio, Lori, Lucy, Chris, John Sophia, Lark Park, Tim, Soul East, Jonathan, and Kevin.
Woo!
Have
Thank
a
you.
great
Whoops.
night, everyone.
I'm not going to find a face.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you guys so much. Have a beautiful day tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll be posting up in the morning for tomorrow.
The sun looks stoned.
It's Friday night.
Right?
All right. LACX 30. Thank
Hey,
you
see
so
all.
much.
Thank you all.
Good night, guys.
Have a great night.
Woohoo!
We will see you all very soon.